So hopefully, if any of you have had to quarantine or anything like that, you guys are catching up on your model kit backlogs. I know I'm certainly not because I have to work like more than 60 hours a week. And I'm not dipping into my model kit backlog until me and Michelle get into our new house, which should be pretty soon, by the way. Everything is kind of lining up with that, so to speak, and so we're pretty close, but I still have a couple of reviews lined up of built kits nonetheless. I think I've mentioned in pretty much every video what those kits are, so that anyone who's watching like a random video here and a random video there will know what they are and kind of know what to expect. But the Race Tiger video just went up, and I like that one quite a bit. So we've got a couple more to do, but I wanted to go ahead and do the April market watch and kind of show you guys what's been going on and hunt for a couple of kits that I personally have either been asked about or I'm personally looking for myself that I'm kind of excited about. The HMM Mulga reissue, the 2-pack, has not shipped out yet. It's supposed to ship out by the end of the month, and then I'll have my regular Mulga and Cannery Mulga 2-pack HMM reissue. There's also, I've shown off the other ones, which is the Carrier Mulga and the AA Mulga, and the Iguan should be available now too, I think, as well as the Cannon Tortoise and Buster Tortoise reissues, I believe. But we're going to take a look at the market and see what is available right now and kind of talk about some of the other up and coming kits that are available for pre order.
All right, so before we get into the market itself, I wanted to kind of show off a couple of really cool things I noticed in the community. So, first of all, I have been staying completely off of social media because of everything going on with the virus. And I don't want to get too into that right now, but essentially all of social media is just a cancerous, bottomless pit. And I just don't want to look at it. And so the only times I've even logged on to Facebook have literally been to check the Zoids groups and to post videos, and that's it. So because there's really no point. Like, I'm not hosting any events or anything, but again, I don't want to get too into that right now. But I've noticed a couple of things while checking up on the Zoids groups that I thought were really cool, and I wanted to highlight it. So somebody posted this in the Zoids collectors group the other day, and I don't know if this is like an old thing that people have known about for a while, but I felt like it really deserved a lot of attention. So this is World Z, and no, that's not another Unity asset flip. That is Z as in the planet Z from the Zoids lore. So this is a Kickstarter for a independently made Zoids project that appears to be copyright safe, not using the name Zoids necessarily in the title. But World Z, an open world Zoids multiplayer fan game where you can run around a massive 7-nation 62-kilometer size world where you can run around in third person and pilot Zoids and pilot civilian vehicles and battle with Zoids and collect Zoids and all kinds of really cool stuff. So I would highly recommend checking this out. If you are a little burnt out on crowdfunded games, I totally understand. But this is a Zoids related project, and I feel like as a community, we kind of owe this project our support. And I certainly think it has a lot of potential, and I will definitely be supporting this Kickstarter because I think this is an awesome little project these guys have going on. And if you look at these renders for these Zoids models, they actually look really good. So it's an Unreal Engine 4 game, which it makes sense because like that's one of the most accessible engines to make an indie game with right now that can look decent. Not every Unreal Engine 4 game looks good, but the environments look good. These early renders for these Zoids are looking pretty promising, especially this Shadow Fox looks like it's the one that's the most complete. You have a little human placeholder there for scale. Over 62 miles, not kilometers. 100 Zoids, civilian vehicles, 30 fully interactive cockpits, 7 nations, battles with judges and tournaments, world bosses. Nations have police and authorities. You can't just run around and causing chaos. That's pretty cool. Join us co-op PvP wars, AI units, racing, secret organizations, organoid, and man-to-man combat. So we might get like a third-person shooting engine or whatever. Pretty much everything we've ever wanted out of a Zoids game. From me personally, I know that pretty much ticked every box I could possibly imagine we could ever want with a Zoids game. So who knows if they'll be able to make good on all those promises, but I think this is really cool, so I definitely wanted to showcase that. The other thing here in the Zoids group, huge shout out to Zeke Popovic right here, who showcased his cosplay, which is a Halo Spartan armor modified to look like the Liger Zero, and this is the fan art of it, and this is his actual build. So I commented and I said, as somebody who is a member of the 405th costuming community, the Halo cosplay group, and a massive Zoids fan, this was really awesome to see. So, Zeke, keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome. And I'm really glad to see this really interesting crossover between two things that I'm obsessed with. So, good job on that. So, now onto the market itself. So, finally, after months and months, the HMM Wild Liger is available for pre-order. So this is Amiami, pretty inexpensive, pretty much your average Liger size Zoid HMM. I don't know why my mouse became huge there for a second. But even now, as this close as we are to the release date is in August, we still don't have any actual photographs of what the actual model kit itself looks like. This is literally just 3D renders, which is pretty much the closest thing we've had yet. I think there is, obviously at all the conventions there were actual photographs of what the prototype looked like that was unpainted, but we don't have a photograph of what the actual model kit you're going to be getting looks like, but this still looks incredibly promising. I think this is a very good choice for an HMM because I do have a lot of gripes with the motorized version. And again, mainly those gripes come down to the proportions because I've complained before about how he's got like spinny little legs and a massive head, and it just does not look proportionately correct. So to see the proportions a little bit better realized in an HMM, I think is awesome. Let's see what else Amiami has to offer. So in terms of the HMM Genosaur repackaged version, which recently just came out, this thing is still in stock. I would definitely recommend picking up this guy while you can because he's going to be gone before you know it. And I think he actually is gone on HLJ, but we will get to that when we get to that. And Blade Liger still in stock here. I've already gotten mine. Some of these Zoids Wild kits are actually on sale. And I misspoke earlier when I said that the Buster Tortoise was out. The Buster Tortoise is not out yet. D-Bison's still available for pre-order. You definitely want to go ahead and grab that. Again, this guy's probably going to be gone before you know it as well. And something really interesting I noticed here is there is a sale on the Shield Liger DCSJ, which I thought would disappear off the market right away. And it still very well might, but obviously a lot of these places are doing sales to try to increase business due to the situation with the economy and the virus. So to kind of stimulate more business, I think a lot of places are doing sales, but for $50, you can get the DCSJ and you can get it from a very reliable website. So I would absolutely jump on this. Like this is one of those things where when this guy is gone, like he's probably gonna shoot up in price, I would imagine. Berserk Fury reissue, I think I mentioned that already. Let's see what else we got here. Hopefully you guys will ship out soon. Storm Tyranno is out of stock again. Go figure. Darkhorn is out of stock. I mentioned this before, how they were doing the reissue on the Command Wolf. It still looks like it's still available for pre-order, so definitely go ahead and pick that up. Everything looks pretty much the same as the last time we checked. Yeah, nothing really noteworthy there on Amiami compared to before, so that's okay. So HLJ. Genosaur repackage is already out of stock, or it's on back order rather, so should have gotten it while you could. And this is one of the things that happens. So like I said, buy it from Amiami right now while you can, because I guarantee it'll be gone before you know it. And then the pre-orders are still available on the D-Bison and for the Iron Kong Yeti, which is good. And the Wild Liger pre-orders are available here as well. So it doesn't look like the Wild Liger HMM has been bought out in terms of pre-orders yet, which is good. DCSJ, are you going to load the rest of the information? Site? Maybe it's my internet. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So significantly more expensive because Amiami has it on sale, but it is in stock. The Storm unit, which I recently purchased, is on sale. And it would appear that the Cannon Tortoise and Buster Tortoise are still in stock on here. I need to do a Zoids Wild market watch specifically, but there's like so many kits, and we're still like in the infantile stages of it, I feel like. So a lot of these, there's like a lot of them on the market. They're very cheap. They're very simple compared to the HMMs, and so they're just not disappearing. Like, you can still get most of the motorized Zoids Wild and Zoids Wild Zero kits for really cheap. And so, is this in stock? The Modern Spirit series? I bet you it's not. I bet you $1,000,000 it's not in stock. We looked at eBay last time at these, and yeah, it's backward, so we're gonna ignore that. Anyway, HMM Wild Liger is in stock here if you want to pick that up. So on to eBay, I wanted to look at a couple things. So Liger Zero X, I have not had good luck getting a Liger Zero X ever, and I have had 2 separate times where someone has offered to sell me their Liger Zero X, and then they completely broke all contact with me. One person, they are lucky I didn't slander them all over the group, because I paid them and they dropped all contact with me, so I essentially got ripped off, and they were a member of the collectors group, so I should have outed them for that, but I didn't. The other person just stopped replying and never actually sold them. So we have some of these are the Empire Liger. This actually looks really promising right up here at the top, because it's pretty much complete. It's got the instruction manual, and it's got the Empire Liger armor bits as well. So that's a pretty good deal. I might actually pick that up. This right here, which is just the Empire Liger. Okay, so somehow we lost footage again. Not surprising. So I don't know where I exactly cut off from what I was saying, but we were looking at HMM Gunsnipers as well. So I wanted to kind of point out that somebody asked about this. There's not a current print run of this that's circulating. So, and a lot of these are very expensive. I'm also like inherently skeptical of these kits that are using the promotional stock photos as well, because you really don't know what you're getting. You don't know if you're actually getting a bootleg or something like that. I would especially be skeptical of these, because even though these are clearly photos of the box, it's just such an older HMM. I don't know about it. And this photo, I mean, I'm sure this was the original photo that was used, but this is clearly like a CGI render that looks like really bad. Like, it looks like it came out of the anime, and typically the HMM box art does not like. And then so the red Naomi special there, I actually had one of these that I'd ordered from somebody from the collectors group alongside my HMM Cannon Tortoise and HMM Psychogenosaur. And so I had one of these, but I didn't buy it for myself. I actually bought it as a gift for my friend Jeff, and he recently received it, and he's finally getting around to opening it and building it, which means that he promised me a review, so I'll either get footage from him or I'll meet up with him. I'll have him bring it with him to Dragon Con so we can do a review there at Dragon Con. If Dragon Con still happens this year, we'll see. So expect at some point, eventually, way further down the road, we will get an HMM Gunsniper Naomi special review. That will happen. Still, though, way too expensive for these. So $140 for that one. I paid like, I think, maybe $60, $70, less than that even for that one, because I think the Psychogenosaur was the most expensive kit out of the ones I bought from him. But $258 for the Lena special one, like, forget about that. $166, $144 for the standard, the bog standard super old one, $200. Yeah, just forget about it. Like, just forget about it. So we'll definitely need to wait for a reissue, which I would be willing to bet is eventually going to come. So I found a couple other things when I went back to re-record. So a Red Blade Liger, which is complete. It looks like it's in really good shape. Looks clean. The red doesn't look like it's oxidized or faded at all. It honestly looks really, really good. It does have decals on it, but it looks like they were put on pretty carefully, so I don't see a lot of air bubbles or anything like that. It also has the spare parts that would allow you to convert it to, basically Shield Liger format, like take the blades out and attach the little missile launchers, as well as the Shield Liger tail. That's something that mine doesn't have, but my Blue Blade Liger does because I got that one brand new back in the day. But I got my Red Blade Liger secondhand. My Red Blade Liger does have the box, but doesn't have these spare parts. And something else I pointed out in that review is that the instruction manual for the Red Blade Liger, this is it, even though this is clearly a photograph of the box of the blue Takara Tomy one, because it shows the Van Fiona and Zeke minifigs there, as well as the I guess you could say fossil Gojulus in the background, as per Chaotic Century. But so this is not an actual photograph of this kit, but they used it anyway. They did that a lot with the Hasbro Zoids. There was also this. So there was an Ultrasaurus, and I had no idea that Hasbro had even done an Ultrasaurus. I never thought they even picked up the kit and localized it, but apparently they did, because here it is. That is a Hasbro instruction manual for the Ultrasaurus. Big mug close-up shot of its face there. Hard to tell if this is in good shape or if it's even complete, because it couldn't be bothered to take a photo of it actually built. It's clearly involved in the moving parts, was disassembled and put in this bag for easy shipping, which is cool. But like, if you're gonna sell it, at least take the picture of it assembled. $250. Would have definitely liked to have gotten that one that the one guy had for sale. So lastly, I want to show off one quick thing before we end, and that is rightstuff.com. That's right stuff with one F. If you do WRGHT stuff with two Fs, that is actually a local store that is around my area that I've gotten a lot of really cool older Transformers, and you'll probably see them when I do the video of moving into the new house, but I have quite a few Generations line Transformers that are still boxed, and they're hung up on my wall right now. You'll probably see those in a video eventually, but anyways, that was a huge tangent. Right Stuff with one F is a really cool anime site where you can get model kits and mecha, but they have nothing for Zoids. If you type Zoids in the search criteria, you get nothing. However, they do have a lot of really cool mecha here. A lot of these Gunpla are probably really overpriced. Like, I think that's supposed to be a real grade. Like, I don't understand. I mean, these are probably not your normal kits that they're showing. These are pretty high-end kits, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend buying Gunpla for them. But this, however, was what really drew my attention. So there has never really been a Gurren Lagann model kit that would scale well next to your like master grade Gundams and that kind of thing until now. So I am so excited about this. I know this has nothing to do with Zoids, but y'all humor me for a second because I'm really excited. So, it's got everything. This is the first time I'm actually going through the photos like this. This is so cool. And Michelle is a massive Gurren Lagann fan as well, so she will appreciate me spending the $50 on this, which is actually not a bad price. So yeah, I am going to pre-order this right away. And it doesn't come out until August, but it's really cool. I wonder if it says what the scale is. It's 6 inches tall. That's not super big. That will probably scale okay next to a Master Grade Gundam. It's probably... because Gurren Lagann as a robot is kind of small compared to like a super robot or something, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to order this right away. So let me know what you guys are looking for next time. I will definitely search for some cool stuff. And if you guys have any special requests, definitely let me know. And I will continue to monitor the sales on the upcoming HMMs as we get closer to their release. So hopefully by the next video, I will have my HMM Mulgas, and we will have maybe some actual photos of the actual model that you'll be getting if you pre-order the HMM Wild Liger. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you guys next time.